Welcome to beautiful Whittier High School right here in Whittier. They cleaned this place up pretty good. And you probably know this high school from the movie Back to the Future part number 1 and part number 2. This is actually Hillvalley High School. Today they're having a fundraiser here and we get to walk around where all the movie location took place, and later on they're going to show the movie Back to the Future part 1 in the auditorium. So it's going to be a great day. I invite you to walk around with me right here in Hillvalley High School. And of course, like always, I bring a lot of pictures to match up where they filmed Back to the Future. This is right here inside the school. There's Strickland. So we're gonna go and match up all those pictures here. It is always fun to match up the pictures from 40 years ago. It happened right here. But it says Hillvalley High School, not Whittier High School. Pretty awesome though. Marty is already late for school. He's going up the stairs and there's Jennifer telling him, "Marty, don't go this way. Strickland is looking for you. If you get caught, it will be the fourth tidy in a row." All right, let's do it. Let's walk back in time to 1955 and walk up the same stairs Marty McFly walked up when he went to class. It's like a time capsule. I made it. This is hollow ground. I've been here before years ago, so this is my second time. First, I just want to walk around a little bit and get acclimated to really soak it in that I'm here at the Hillvalley High School.
Okay, you guys. Very funny. You guys are being real mature.
There's a rhythmic ceremonial ritual coming up.
Of course, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. They're supposed to go to this. That's where they kiss for the first time.
All right, kid. This is more serious than I thought. Apparently your mother is amorously infatuated with you instead of your father. Which one's your pop?
That's him. Isn't he a dreamboat? Hi. It's really a pleasure to meet you.
I really never knew what the spoof was about when he was playing a cello, but that clip was really funny, and it was also filmed right here. Him looking into the classroom, and he sees Lorraine and says, "Look, she's cheating." I believe they also did the original scene without them looking like a cello. Doc and Marty were standing right here thinking about what teenagers do, and then they see the sign right here. Yeah, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. That's where they first kissed. This is where the Saturday night Enchantment Under the Sea poster used to be. They put like a little poster there, but that's where the original was. This is the scene where Doc Brown asked Marty, "Which one is your dad?" Right behind this door was Strickland's office. You see a picture here. The almanac is on the table, and it would be through this door. That's where his office was. Where he's looking through the shades. And that's where he's talking to Doc. that it was just ooh la la. It wasn't really the sports almanac. 40 years later, I'm walking through Hillvalley High School. I wonder if the people that go to Whittier High School actually know that they filmed Back to the Future here in those halls. Man, 40 years ago. You can see the roundness of the wall, and that's the picture where they kick George McFly because he has the sign in the back, "Kick me." Man, I mean, I'm just seeing the movie right in front of me right here. Everybody's making fun of him. They actually put a tape here for the sign, but the sign fell down. It was right here where Strickland pulled McFly to the side.
You're a slacker. Do you want to be a slacker for the rest of your life?
Sometimes it's hard to find the exact spot where they filmed the scene because it looks a little bit different. The floor also looks different. It was more checkered back then. But it's so cool to walk around here. Hillvalley High School. Marty and his dad, George McFly, walking by this window here. And it's still here after 40 years. So when you walk around the corner here, you see them standing right in front of some lockers here. There's where George McFly talking to Lorraine, and Lorraine has all eyes for Kevin Kline. And in the background, you see those lockers, and the lady who works here, she told me that they actually put the lockers in here just for the movie. There are no lockers in this building. They do have lockers in the other building all the way down there. But in the movie, you can see that they filmed it right here, and they just put up the lockers. It's always fun when you find out little hints that they really filmed it here, because see that round wall? It looks a little different now, but this was definitely taken right here where they walk in. Yeah. And look who's peeking around the corner, Jennifer, right when they walk in. And they're running into Strickland.
I think we're safe. You know, this time it wasn't my fault. The doc said all his clock's 25 minutes slow.
Doc, am I to understand you're still hanging around with Dr. Emmett Brown McFly? Party slip for you, Miss Parker. And one for you, McFly. I believe that makes 4 in a row.
This is what Strickland given to Marty and Jennifer. It's called a tardy slip, signed by Mr. Stanford S. Strickland. So what you get for your $40, they do like a little tour. And the tour guy is right here, and they have different photo ops, and they show you the picture exactly where they took all the pictures.
This is the next scene when Doc and Marty are inside of the school, and they're looking for George to, make sure sorry, here's my second tour group. Looking for George, and we have this shot of Doc and Marty hanging out right here in front of this door.
It's good to see you. Look, you got the almanac right here, the
Exactly.
one that was on the table. He's doing the tour as well, right?
Exactly.
So this is Strickland's office, he said?
Yeah, so Strickland's office is located, it's an actual working office, so we can't go inside.
Okay.
But the office space is, it's like a double door. Inside this door is the space for Strickland's office, where Strickland, during part 2, Strickland confiscates the almanac from Biff, goes and pours himself some alcohol and takes a break, and then later on Strickland peeks out the window to monitor the activity outside the school courtyard.
Wasn't that only the oh la la?
But exactly. In the end, you realize Marty, when finally gets it, realized Marty just got the cover. This was covering the inside with ooh la la. Well, I don't have a copy. I don't have a copy. Of ooh la la.
What? You don't have ooh la la?
I wish I did. But I do have the almanac.
Good to see you again,
Great.
man.
You too. Thanks, man.
I did not have to bring my own pictures. They have like little pictures to put up. That was taken right here. The next group is coming. They do have real lockers in the building where Strickland gave Marty the ticket, which happened right over here. It is right here where Marty tries to get the almanac back and following Biff. In the background, you see like a horseshoe that wasn't there when they filmed the movie. This is right here before Marty jumps down the staircase and tries to get Biff's almanac. And when you look at it, this is really high. If you look over here, I don't think he jumped on there, or maybe they had like a mattress or something there. But this is where the whole scene happened. That's when Strickland took the almanac from Biff. And that door is actually the side door where they're supposed to have the enchantment under the sea dance. It looks exactly the same. Biff is leaning against this bar. Marty's standing down here. They did not have the fence here in part 1, but in part 2 they put the fence up. And Marty's trying to get the almanac back. And here's the hardcore crew with us. Everybody's watching the movie, but we've seen the movie 100 times already. We just want to enjoy being at the scene right there where they filmed it. It's much more interesting than watching the movie. Marty jumping over the railing. And like I said, this is super deep, man. Woohoo! That's where Michael J. Fox was standing. Look how Marty's reaching. Can't reach it. Marty, come on. A little bit higher. Strickland is coming. Hurry up. You need the almanac. We all know it's just a movie, but hey, look at this. You gotta touch it. You gotta touch it. You know what? I could be a bully too, I think. Nah, I'm not. But I'm standing right here where Biff was leaning against the wall. 40 years later, where's the time go? So Biff was leaning right against this railing right here with the almanac in his pocket. And Marty tried to actually reach it right here before Strickland came. Yeah, it looks like that Mr. Strickland got the almanac right here. Uh-oh. It's unbelievable to be... Earlier they played loud music. Now nobody's here. I love it. Uh-oh, George McFly is already late. He's running to the car. And he has a really funny style when he runs. He just got out of the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. This is Stanley running down the stairs. He also has a YouTube channel and he's reenacting George McFly running towards the car. I love it when people reenact and take pictures at the same spots, bring their own pictures. There's over 600 people showed up for this event. And this is the courtyard where everything happened. It was a different car and they did not have that horseshoe back then. Look how he's all puffed up right now and he's ready to fight. Go George! Go George! They might move the car around, I'm not sure, because sometimes you match up pictures. It looks like the corner is right here. And there's the door entrance over here, so it looks like the car is more on the left, but it doesn't matter. It is right in this area where all this happened. And the Principal Strickland's office would be right here, looking out this way.
Marty, I'm almost 18 years old. It's not like I've never parked before.
What? Hey, you, get your damn hands off.
Oh, I think you got the wrong car, McFly.
Leah Thompson, beautiful, huh?
Biff! Biff! Leave him alone! Let him go! Let him go!
Obviously, after 40 years, the tree grew much, much bigger, but you can still see the V split inside the tree. See this right here? And you see another tree behind it. And this is where Biff and George having a little fight here. And I can't believe, look how big Biff is compared to George. That would have probably never really happened that he knocks him out, but he did in the movie. It's a movie. Biff, let him go. You're breaking his arm. Uh-oh, Biff. What happened? The tree's actually blocking the shot, but the windows would be right there. And the couple asks, who's this guy? Oh, that's George McFly. Look how happy Marty is in this picture here. Those shots were taken when it was dark already, and they parked the Packard here, but that's not the car they used in the movie. It was like a yellow car. It was almost parked where they parked this car. There's George and Lorraine walking away, and Biff got knocked out by George. Man, I just wonder how much time it took for them to do all those shots here. Look, that's how they match up the picture here. And this is what the picture looks like. And you also got it on your iPhone. No, what is it? Apple Watch.
Are you okay?
You always think you missed the shot. There comes Biff with his car. He parks right in front of you, in front of the Cadillac. But in part 2, you don't really see the Cadillac parked in front of it. But that scene was taken right here. This is where Marty is looking into the window where they have the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. He's standing right on this side. So Marty's just running off stage, open the door, and hits Marty 2 in the face, and Biff is standing right here. This is where they filmed the Enchantment Under the Sea, but it's really not filmed here. It's actually the Hollywood Methodist Church in Hollywood. You see the door with the window here? And this is where Biff calls Marty chicken. Nobody calls me chicken. It was right here where Biff kicked Marty twice in the stomach, right here. He was laying on the ground.
In this part of the movie, you see Marty running into the past version of himself as he's looking through these double doors into the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Here's George and Lorraine. They're saying their goodbyes to Marty after they played that great guitar solo. And we get a little sneak peek because we see Biff. He's not very happy to see another Marty in his life, right?
Marty ran up those stairs on top of the building to meet up with Doc Brown.
And they throw him in Marvin Barry's trunk with the keys right where this gate is.
This is where the gang is running down, carrying Marty McFly to the car. It's hard to match up because the fence is right here, but this is basically where the Cadillac was standing, and Biff's gang throw Marty in the back of the Cadillac truck right here, and the guy comes out and asks him, hey, what are you guys doing to my car? This is Marvin and the staff lighters coming out.
What the hell are you doing to my car?
Hey, beat it, spook. This don't concern you. Well, you gotta play. See, that's where they kiss for the first time on the dance floor. And if there's no music, they can't dance. If they can't dance, they can't kiss. If they can't kiss, they can't fall in love, and I'm history.
Hey, man, the dance is over. Unless you know somebody else that can play the guitar.
And I like it how this looks exactly the same like it looked in the movie. And it says right here on the side, no parking. And just a minute ago, I was roaming around inside the school, and now we are watching the movie inside the movie theater at the school. I'm loving it. So the high school is right here. This is the auditorium, and you've seen this one in the movie as well. It's a little dark, but you might can still see it. That's where Marty is running, and everything is messed up. So Mr. Strickland worked right here at the high school, and if you go to your right, that's Mr. Strickland's house. They changed it a little bit though. In the movie, you could walk in here, but they changed the entrance of the house to the side. We don't want to be too loud, but this is where Strickland put the gun to Marty McFly. That was crazy. That was the house. And I got some other pictures to match up too. Still has the same color. Look at a side shot. Look, the window is right here. No, Mr. Strickland, don't shoot me. Crazy. I was right here when he was shooting after those guys driving by in their car, shooting outside the car. You see the guys coming around the corner here. Strickland! Strickland! You can just come here and check this house out. Take a picture in front of it, match up some pictures. Well, my friends, that was it. Live here from the Hillvalley High School in Whittier. And I've been to so many movie locations from Back to the Future. It's always fun to go to places like this because you can actually stand exactly where your idol used to stand. For me, it's a really good thing. And like you've seen all the other people coming here doing the same thing. It's just something that makes really a lot of fun doing. So if you happen to like this video, you might want to give it a thumbs up, push the notification bell, and subscribe to the German in Venice. Marty, don't go this way. Strickland is coming. See you guys later. Tschüssing.